Hey friends, welcome back once again. Now we try and make our videos as immersive as possible for you. I suggest that this time you put on your hiking boots and keep a cereal bowl of cold water nearby. You'll understand why in just a minute.
So we left our last tour group, the one that we had first started with, and joined this new group of about 15 people. A couple people from our old group as well. This is a bit of a younger crowd, so we kind of weren't sure what we were in for. So we were going to do quite a bit of trekking. There were 3 kind of full days of trekking plus the last day and 3 nights in homestays. So it was going to be pretty neat. It also started raining pretty heavily as we started our trek. So it was a bit of a tough first day.
Day 1, pretty muddy and some pretty steep up and downs, a little bit treacherous on the downs. Here's a little montage as we hit the trail.
The first day of trekking was a little bit tough. The rain and the mud, as you can see. Thankfully, there's 2 local guides that we'd picked up at the start of the trek, and they were super helpful, got us kind of down some of the steeper stuff, and we really were happy to see our first homestay get tidied up a little bit. It was still raining pretty hard, so we were pretty quick to split into groups of about kind of 4 or 5 people, and then these 4 or 5 groups would stay with the family, and the family kind of took you to their home. Very basic. We basically had kind of a sleeping mat, some blankets, and a mosquito cover. And the local host family kind of cooked for us. We used their facilities. It was really neat to stay with the family. They were all super nice, and most people didn't speak English, but they made food for us. That we could kind of sit around together. Bathroom situation, very basic, but we got through it.
So the bathrooms were typically outside in a separate little shack, and here you see a few shots of the squat toilet. So that was your toilet facilities, and then to have a shower was actually a large cement cistern of water that was fed, I think, with rainwater. It came in from a hose, basically, fairly chilly, and this is why you needed your cereal bowl. This is how you had your showers. You would dip your cereal bowl in, get yourself watered up and lathered up, and a little chilly, a little simplistic, but all part of the experience.
The next 2 days of hiking went a bit better. We had really nice weather. We had a bit more time, so we stopped, kind of rested a bit en route, and the guides would explain kind of some of the area, like the ginger fields or the rice paddies, lots of corn as well. And they'd explain like a few local traditions, like how to build the roof out of the leaves of these big trees. So that was pretty neat. And we had some river crossings. It was really fun. We kind of got into the groove. So here's a little montage of our next 2 days of hiking.
homestays were with tribespeople from the Black Lahu and the Red Lahu tribes, and in each village there was an opportunity to learn a little bit more about their culture as well. We met with a wood carver at one of our stops who showed us some of the things that he spent his days carving. We had a really nice demonstration of some of the musical instruments as well at one of our last stops.
As well, the food was really good, and even like lunches were always made by a local village group would come out. Even on the trail we had, I think, our first day a really good lunch. So we really appreciated, we were hungry from all the hiking, and the food was simple but good, home cooked, very nice.
One of our last activities was to do some bamboo weaving as well. Thankfully, Pon basically took over for me, made sure that these were to keep the evil spirits out of our homestays. So thank you, Pon, for helping me with my arts and crafts. By our final night, our group had also discovered Happy Water, which is a local spirit in this region, and we rolled into Banjabo, our final village, and it did descend into some drinking games, which was perhaps not the best idea, because one of the big reasons you come to Banjabo is to enjoy the sunrise. So we had to be up bright and early around 6 a.m. for that, following our evening of some fun drinking games with the group.
This was a really nice village. It's a bit more touristy and also a favorite with local Thai people. It's a beautiful setting, and the village has a few more modern amenities than others. We still had the squat toilet, but we actually had a shower with a hot water tank. That was pretty amazing.
Amazing.
And they had a little coffee shop, so in the morning for the sunrise, as we were all a little bit sleepy the next morning, we got to enjoy coffees and this cute little town before heading back to the big city.
Here's a few moments of enjoying the view.
My overall impression of doing this experience was very good. I think it was really neat to get into the villages, see how the people lived, get a little bit more of an up-close kind of personal experience and less of the tourist experience. So definitely kind of a cool thing to do. Sure, the accommodations were basic. That kind of made it more authentic. So I think as long as you know what you're getting into, your level of fitness is decent, and you're kind of okay with that backcountry camping experience, I think this is a great tour. That wraps up our experience in the hills of northern Thailand doing the trekking. Where to next?
Next up, I'm gonna have a hot shower and find a toilet I can sit on and just enjoy that. But really, next up, we're headed back to Chiang Mai. We're there for the Water and Lantern Festivals, so big crowds, but a very good time. Lots to come. Stick around, we'll see you soon.